Hey guys, I'm RozaldVane and welcome back to another episode of VLR. Where we last left off was we basically got to the next puzzle room. We're on to another puzzle room. We're on another flow of the semi-last flow, or actually the last flow technically of like the top decisions on these particular branches. So now we're probably not gonna need to ever see too much of the same information being passed over. So thankfully those episodes will finally be behind us. But after speeding up through these particular two novels, we're finally able to move forward without having to ever see those again. Because these branches are always so freaking annoying to keep going over because they're pretty much the same information. But yeah, we're gonna finally get to some more puzzles. So let's get through this. I don't know what room it is. We didn't get to see what room it was in when we opened the door, because usually it displays it, but for some reason this one didn't. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks since I've last played the previous episode, so that's been quite some time, so I might have forgotten a few things if there was any. I know Quark, I think, has not fainted yet from Radical 6, so we're probably not going to see that until after our puzzle is done, I think. But yeah, let's come along now. Without waiting for a response, Alice strode off towards the open door. Clover and I hurried to follow. Alright, so where are we going? Is this the pantry? Or would this be another It is the pantry. I had to assume it's the pantry because that's the only space I remember not seeing yet that has been mentioned a couple of times. So thankfully we're gonna see the pantry for the first time, or solve the puzzles here for the first time.
Wow! すごいね。こんなにも大量の下着、一体誰が履くんだろう。
Underwear? なんで? What?
だって、この棚に保管されてるの、みんなパンティなんでしょ？
I see. She thought pantry means panties.
だから、
Panties?
ほら、部屋の扉にそう書いてあったじゃん。
四つ葉。あれはパンティじゃなくて。
Yeah, she...
パントリー？
It said pantry. Sorry, I missed that because I was wanting to click it forward so the whole text would show up for Sigma's part, but it was too short apparently.
食料庫って意味よ。
そうだったんだ。
It is interesting to hear it in the Japanese version. They said like panty and then pantori, which is a little bit interesting to how different it is. Alright. Her face had turned an especially amusing shade of red. What do you think that thing is?
貯水タンクじゃない？
たっぷりと水が蓄えられてるんだね。
Probably a hydrogen... No, what's it called? The thing that hydrates the food into, like from a dry food to a wet food or something like that, or makes them more, like, make them more appetizing versus having to be just dry food that is smushed into a small little, like, box compartment. I mean, it's kind of like an astronaut thing, isn't it? I think.
一方、棚の方に保管されてるのは、おそらくパンティじゃなくて、パン等のはず。
So just a whole bunch of food, huh?
だとすると、この施設は。
It looks like you could live here for quite a while.
だと思うわ。
Then what do you think this place is for?
もしかしたら、感染者の隔離施設なのかも。
Sorry, I just hiccuped there. Because it seems like doing deep voices and after eating lunch is like triggering a response. What? Nani?
教えたでしょ？ラジカル6の話。
やっぱり、あのウイルスの話は本当だったんだよ。
You're saying that the reason they've got all this food and water is so that they can keep infected people here. Infected people? Rather, uninfected people is the proper, probably the better term because, yeah. That's ridiculous. I'm not infected with some weird-ass disease. I don't want to spend the rest of my life locked up in a metal box.
私だって嫌よ。たとえ食料があっても下着の替えがないなんて許せないもの。
そういう問題？っていうか、いい加減忘れてほしいんだけど、そのネタ。
Right. Well, we need to search this room. So let's get started. Time to seek a way out. Seek a way out. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. So I have to make some weird ass things every time when that happens. Because I guess I turned off the audio, but it's just probably what gets turned into like the whole I have to make the sound myself. So we've only seen parts of this room every now and so often, but we've never really solved the puzzle in this room, so this is nice to finally do that. There's a bunch of these cubbies in the wall. All of them seem to be locked though. I can't open them. I don't see anything like a keyhole either. I'm not sure I can open them. Okay. These look pretty impressive shelves. Or these are some pretty impressive shelves. That's a lot of prepackaged food. There's a bunch of instant coffee and boxes of tea and boxers of tea. You mean boxes, right? Gah! She's still thinking about the whole thing she's been saying. What is this? Is it? Oh, it looks like a movable cart. So we'll probably have to move this cart if we want to see what's behind it. Why the hell did they put a cabinet back in the corner like this? It's really hard to get to. Agreed. It's got a sliding door. Alright, let's slide it then. What's this? Nani kore? A binder? Nani kore? Kore wa nande? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to correct my own Japanese thinking about it. Anyways. It's got a couple of pieces of paper inside. We probably ought to hang on to them, huh? Nutritional management something something. I didn't get to read it correctly. I would say it's a file, but there it is. Nutritional balance chart and staff nutritional chart. So there's a fish. There's a salad, I think that is. That looks like soup. Okay, so from the top left looks like ice cream in a weird way. Probably not. I'll say it's probably rice with some food on the side or something. And then the one under that is fish, and the one under that is salad. Top right looks like curry and rice, and then the one under that looks like soup. Some soup, tomato soup. And then the nutritional diets for staff, it seems, is this. Okay. I'm guessing those are like clues for our puzzles for what's to come here. Okay. The locker's right there. Let's see what's this thing. Looks like some math that's gonna be needed here, it seems. Or are these dates, actually? I thought these were fractions, but these could be dates. Fractions? No, I think these are pages from a day calendar. The blue ones are Saturdays and the red ones are Sundays. So the black numbers are weekdays. Okay, I'll keep those in mind. It's a plastic bottle. This one says natural water. Do you think that means we're... This one says natural water. Do you think that this means that we're supposed to put water from nature into it? No, Clover. No, Clover. Look at it again. It doesn't say natural. It says neutral. Well, you're right. That means it's not acidic or basic. It's right in the middle. So it's a neutral water. Acidic water, of course. Does this icon here means don't drink this? It says acidic water, so I'm going to go out on a limb here and say we probably shouldn't drink it. Then again, it's empty, so it's not like there's anything to drink anyway. Acid water. So what, like vinegar or something? I suppose. I think this is probably more like the water they use in beauty products. Okay. Basic water, drinkable water. An empty plastic container. It says basic water. So does that mean we're supposed to put basic water in here? Probably. So we got some containers. Let's see. What do you think this machine is? The bottom part looks like some kind of dolly. I've got this 5x5 grid of metal boxes. The top row is empty, though. Oh, I didn't know who read that earlier. Yeah, do you think we're supposed to put something in them? Well, not something, I guess. Probably more boxes. Okay. The screen's dark. Maybe it's not on. Looks like there's a card slot under right there. Right under it. You think maybe there's a connection? Oh, there's a thing. Hey, there's something in the drawer. Huh. Wonder what it is. Metal piece? Kind of looks like a switch. Or a plug. One of the two. Oh, jeez. Whoa. What are you doing? You broke it. Wait, it says warm drawer. What is this description? Warm drawer. Wait, what does the other thing say then? Metal piece. Yeah, that's kind of weird that they call it warm drawer. The A's. Why is there 5 A's emphasized? Whoa, what the hell? This drawer is warm. That's ridiculous. Why would a drawer just be... You're kidding. It really is warm. What's going on here? You took this out of the dolly, right? Yeah. Then maybe it's for heating food up. Someone could have used it recently, so there's still some residue warmth. Why would anyone use it recently? I don't get that. I don't get that idea. What is this? Oh, it's a screen. Oh, hey, the screen lit up. Looks like it's designed to turn on when you touch it. I think we need to type something in. Yeah. Enter the most appropriate option in the blank area, then press the check button. Okay, here, let me give it a shot. I'm trying to think what I'm looking at. So this is kind of like a slot menu thing. It's kind of like a weirdly weird, complicated... It looks like a weirdly complicated vending machine. It's like how you know, like, you know the punching of the vending machines? I don't know if, like, in America we have, like, vending machines that we have, like, A, and then you select the 2-digit numbers. And then it will just select the vending machine item that you see up front in that space. Which is very funny to me to see this kind of thing, but it's a little different. Huh, I don't get it. Hey, this is from a calendar, right? Yeah, it looks a little weird, though. I found a calendar. You can review it in the archive. Wait, I think there's something written on the back of it. Oh, yeah. The day the man was abducted. The man as in my character or somebody else in the group? There is something back here. You found a note on the back of the calendar. You can review it in the archive. Okay, so that's kind of like partly to the back. Why is it saved? Why does it show up here? Like every time when I come back to the files, it shows up in that spot. Kind of weird. Why page 3? Why not page 4 when I left it? All right, so we know it's 11:11. Yeah, so we're looking at 11:11. I'm still not sure what we're gonna do with that. Calendar note, the day the man was abducted. I wonder if that's a clue to something we're not aware of yet. Like, I feel like this could be a password to one of the locks, one of the flow locks that we got, so that might be for something later. For now, let's explore what these other pieces of pantries are. Let's do 11:11. So I'm assuming that this is based on the calendar dates here. So if I was thinking right on the archive, yeah, it's still on page 3 instead of page 4. Second half. 11:11 is column 7. So column 7 right here, and we're going all the way down to here, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7, 6. Okay. Yeah, I just needed that as a reference to point because I don't have my mouse cursor doesn't show up on the game, so or it doesn't show up on the game for you guys. I have my cursor I can see, but you guys don't see my cursor. So 7, 6. So G 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. G6 I think it is. So 10, 11, 12, G6 I think is what we need to get to, I think. Let's try it. 10, 11, 12, G6. Okay, so that's one of the things we needed. I don't know why completed, but it's what it is. 11, 11 is easier to remember versus the other ones that I didn't remember much yet, so we'll probably get all of them eventually. There! Did it work? Look at the shelves. Huh? The shelves, the drawers, whatever you want to call them. There it is. Whatever that is. That looks like food? Oh, this looks like the, whatchamacallit, the drawer that we have over here. Oop, not this way. This way. This thing looks like the size of what these are, but... Excuse me. But it's probably a little bit skinnier. This is pasta, it seems. So the thing that I said curry about is probably not curry at all. Alright, what's the other dates? 113? Let's do 113 first. It's such a weird thing to do here. 113 should be the first one here. So 1... That's 1 on the top right, which we can't see. Or we barely could see. So that's 2 here. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm still gonna use this. Because it's much more faster to like look at whatever it is. 113, so right here. So this is 5, column 5, row 3. Okay. Column 5, row 3. Column 5, which is E, row 3. So E3. Oh my god, E3. Rip E3. Just thinking about it now. 1, 2, 3, E3. So that's one of them. Look, another one. It just popped out. Boing. Alright, let's pick that up. I mean, we could probably... Oh, it's meat. Meat rations. This looks like steak. Yeah, this is the thing I didn't know. Like, this thing looked like ice cream on the paper thing that we found, but it's probably like a meat pie or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Okay, what's the next numbers we need? What next date? 327. Let's see what that looks like. 327 is on the first, of course, the first half of it. 323, 27 right here. So, row 2 or column 2, which is B, and it's all the way at the bottom. So we're gonna have to look at that. So let's go and see what that is. 14. So B14. 1, 2, 3, B14. 1, 2, 3, B14. It's kind of weird to just be doing this kind of like, there we go. Come on, drawer. It's kind of weird to be like doing this kind of thing to just pick up a bunch of items that we need. I mean, it's not the worst thing around. Fish rations. Fish rations. Rations. Anyways, it's not the worst thing to do, but it's just a little bit more time consuming than anything. 5/7. May 7th. It's kind of like the first half of the year. 5/7. So it's A. Definitely A. Row 6, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, 7. Row 7. Okay. Double checking this. No, this second one. Row 7. Yes, row 7. Okay. A7. 4, 5, 6. 7. I was gonna say 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5 because I got used to seeing that number pattern a lot more than anything. That's 4. Looks like there's another one. Sheep. Salad. Okay, that makes sense. I was not anticipating anything new out of it. Last date. 7:30. Here. 7:30 should be second half. 7:30 right here. So A again. Looks like this is row 6 for sure this time. A6. A6 of 789. 789 A6. 789 A6. There we go. Okay, that makes 5. Come on, let's do this. Why are we celebrating just getting simple boxes out of their space? It's so weird. Super ration. So I was right, it is soup ration stuff. Alright, now the question is, what do we need to do with these things anyways? What is this? There's the lower part of this huge machine. There's a small hole in the front. Lock, unlock. There's a hole here. Looks like there's a diagram on to the left of it. Lock and unlock. Do you think they're showing a button here? So push this hypothetical button will release a lock. I don't see a button anywhere though. Maybe it's in the hole. I don't think so. I mean, the hole is probably like extremely small. If not, then it might be like probably a big finger would not even like phase it. Can we put one on? One what? Have you been listening? A button. I think I know what it is. It's the switch thing, I think. Right? This looks like a button, sort of. I don't think that's going to work. You probably need a complete button. Oh, so this is not a complete button, I guess? Oh, wait. A table. Looks like a work area. Nothing special. There it is. Okay, so we need to combine this with the switch, right? And there's our real button for sure. I mean, it kind of looked like incomplete a little bit, and so that had to complete it. And a glass beaker. Okay, I was assuming that was not an item, but thankfully I grabbed it. Because I did not notice it being an item for some reason. There we go. There we go. I said exactly what it is. Should be in there pretty good now. Yay! Looks good to me. Well, why don't you go ahead and push it? And there. Do you hear that? Yeah, sounds like it locked open. So, we can open it? I'd assume so, yeah. Oh, sheesh, that scared me. Huh. So it is supposed to open. Oh, it's empty. I wonder why. There's a... But there's a thing on the lid. There was a paper thingy on the lid, I thought. Looks like I can open it from both sides. See? I think you could do that from the front or back, too. Then there's no hinge. It's just one large lid. It's just sitting on top of the bottom? It's sitting on top of the bottom? Hey, does it look like there's something inside that ice cube to you? Yeah, you're right. I wonder if we can get to it. Well, we won't just be grabbing it, that's for sure. This glass is in the way. What about... Oh, sorry. What about dropping it through that hole? Hole? There's a square hole down here, see? I think you need to slide the ice cubes into it. How? I really have to explain it? Alright, fine. Just pay attention. You can slide the ice cubes by clicking and dragging. I know, I kind of felt like that was going to be the case, where we have to, like, since the lid is, like, openable from all directions, you could just slide and play physics puzzles off of it. Move the ice cubes with something in it to the hole in the room. You can slide 4 of the ice cubes, but there is a limit to the number of times each one can be moved. Once you've reached the limit, the ice cube will freeze in place. Okay, got it. Here goes. That looks like a key card. I am still kind of wondering what the limit is here. Interesting. So there is a limit, but it looks like it would only happen when you move it 3 times, I think, judging from it. Okay, so I'm moving it to the right, down here. I don't know if this is the right pattern. I mean, at this point, I'm kind of doing a lot of, like, brute forcing, I think. Yeah, that's not it. Yeah, it's a lot of brute forcing at this point, I think. Yeah, because there's not a lot of patterns to it. Yeah, it's just not a lot of patterns to it, I think. And stuck. Okay, cool. I'm just wondering how much or what exactly I would want to do here. Yeah, once it leaves its slots, then it becomes it becomes like very much stuck. Oof. My problem is I'm trying to get it to this spot right here for the most part. It's what I'm thinking about doing, but it could be at the bottom, at the very bottom below this box that I would want it to get down there, which I can't show you apparently because it's blocked off. But yeah, I think it's very difficult of a puzzle. I think this is a very brute force logical puzzle, but it's just like really tough for me because I have to like think about where or what to put it to, I guess. I think my goal is to get one of these ice cubes over to here rather early in order to make it like, in order to make this thing at least accessible to get to that hole, I think. So maybe at best. Oh no, I want to do this again, but okay, there we go. There's a retry. I just didn't realize there's a retry button for some dumb reason. No. Yeah, because that literally gets us stuck there. Yeah, it's gonna get stuck there now, unfortunately. Yeah, no, that's not it. There we go. I think that was what I wanted to do. Shoot. That is not what I wanted at all. Oh, it got stuck there. Okay. Is there any other way? I'm just kind of curious now if there was any other way of... Okay, so that's not it. Oh no, then this one's gonna get stuck. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, good. Alright. This way, that way, this way, and then that should be it. Oh, okay, cool. I was not sure if that would be possible if I was gonna do it right. Ha! It worked. Good job, Sigma. Open it up. We should be able to get that ice cube now. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. The bottom side was just a, sorry, I got a weird phone call. So basically the thing that was under the lid was literally the box that kind of gets the area dropped, I guess. Alright, so we got a key card, visitor ID. Can we put this to the warm drawer, I guess? The warm drawer thing with an ice in it. Okay, I guess. Can we just examine it? You put the ice cube in the warm drawer, right? Yeah, it'll probably melt eventually. That's a waste of time. Just stick it back in the dolly. Okay. I'm guessing that was gonna be the case anyways. Alright. Now I'll just put the drawer and the ice back inside. Oh, you hear that? It's probably warming up right now. We should probably keep an eye on it. How long does it warm up for? Oh, maybe it's like a built-in microwave system. So I'm wondering if, oh, I see. The color association of the boxes on the left side of this thing looks like we would have to place the items we had found from from all that number collecting of the dates to be put on top so that it would share those, like, nutrients to those people, I guess. Sounds like it's done. Open it up and have a look. Hey, look. The water from the ice melted. Ah! Hot! The card's underneath the water. Okay, here goes. Ah! Are you okay? Just kidding. Dick move. Well, I mean, we got the card anyways. Alright, cool. That'll be that. Alright, cool. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna end it here for now, considering that we just barely hit the 30 minutes a little bit in. But next episode, let's go ahead and continue this puzzle. This puzzle so far has been pretty intriguing. Nothing has completely stumped me yet, which I don't hope to get stumped on completely because it's going to force me to look it up again, and I don't want that. Try to minimize the looking up unless it's really confusing as heck after several tries and stuff. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode, or whenever you might. Roz, out.